So SHIB is now going to have two separate chains, all right, a layer 2 and a layer 1. We obviously figured that out yesterday with the announcement by the SHIB Association. And obviously one is going to be very focused on the SHIB community, burns, promoting Shiba Inu, utilizing Shiba Inu, right? That's a great thing. The other is going to be very much focused on its own stuff, its own projects and partnerships, the metaverse, the SHIB ecosystem tokens like Bone and Leash. And it seems like it's very much less focused on Shiba Inu. And I want people to realize how different, in fact, these are, how different, in fact, the leadership teams are between the two of these as well. In fact, just yesterday, Shytoshi was addressing a few questions from the community, one of them being about validators. Currently, there's only 12 validators in Shibarium, and people were asking, shouldn't we add more? And what he said was adding validators spontaneously, as it seems you would expect, would put the chain in jeopardy. Wouldn't you agree? Rather than getting a joint community opinion on this, they have their own ideas. They have their own direction, okay? For example, he said to remedy these things, this is about the burning of Shiba Inu and increasing staking rewards. He said to remedy these things, we continue to work behind the scenes and onboard the right folks to scale and remain quiet, as we do not want to reveal our complete strategy, which again, of course, is more of a reason why the community has been very frustrated for this very long period of time. It's about a lack of transparency. On the other hand, the new chain, SHIB Association, is very much focused on community involvement and transparency. For example, they posted this yesterday. This actually caught me off guard. We received a message about asking about the possibility of implementing a 0.01% fee for burns with a minimum fee of 1 cent, ensuring that any transaction below $100 remains at 1 cent, and a maximum fee of $10, meaning the transactions exceeding $100,000 would pay a flat $10 fee. What are your thoughts on this approach? So they're actually asking for direction and ideas. And they explain that, they're not aiming to compete with stuff like XRPL. They want to be their own thing that helps obviously promote the Shiba Inu ecosystem. This is, I think, a big deal, right? Because this is what we've asked for, is our words and direction to actually be considered, right? Because believe it or not, we have ideas, all right? I've given some good ideas on how the SHIB ecosystem can fix the burn very, very easily, but they don't seem to care, right? And it's become very apparent that this ecosystem that was supposed to be decentralized and built for the people is not that, okay? Right? It's supposed to take into account the ideas of the people that make up the ecosystem, and it's not doing that. The other one, on the other hand, seems very much focused on getting that direction early in the process. We'll obviously see how long this takes to get out. We'll see if this continues to be the case, but I wanted to make sure that people are aware that these are two very different entities, two very different directions. And at least as of right now, it's looking like the path for success for these two different projects is going to be very different, and it's going to have drastic differences in the final outcome. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I want to get your thoughts on this, but hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.